Roots list number 15. Write down the roots, definitions, and sample words in your writing journal. This list has 4-word parts. First set of roots: quadrate, quadri, quadru, and quart. Definitions: 4, a fourth part, and 4 times. First sample word: quadrant, a quarter of a circle or the fourth part. So in this picture from a math class, you can see quadrant 1, quadrant 2, quadrant 3, and quadrant 4. Quadrennial is taking place every 4 years. So here's the symbol for the Olympics, which takes place once every 4 years. A quadricycle, a vehicle similar to a bicycle and tricycle, but having 4 wheels. Here's a picture of that. That is something you might see in downtown San Diego for tourists to be able to see the city on a bike because it holds a few people. Next, we have a quartet. Is a musical group of 4 singers or musicians. Here we have a picture of that. Then we have quadruped, a 4-footed animal. An elephant is a quadruped because it has 4 legs. Quadrilateral is a flat shape with 4 straight sides. Quarter, one of 4 equal parts. For example, a quarter takes 4 quarters to equal $1. Quadratic is an equation which includes numbers or quantities multiplied by themselves. Quarto is the size of paper made by folding a normal large sheet of paper twice to produce 4 sheets. Quadruple is to increase and become 4 times as big. And quadriplegic is someone who has lost the 4 major limbs of their body, 2 legs and 2 arms. Next set of roots: kink, kinku, kint, and kintu. Definitions: 5, a fifth part, and 5 times. First sample word: quincangular, having 5 angles or corners. So here we can see this pentagon is quincangular. Quintet, et meaning smaller group, make sure you write that down as well, is 5 singers or musicians who perform together. Here we have a picture of that. Quinquillion, a number represented by 1 followed by 18 zeros. Then quintuplet, plet meaning thickness or to fold, is a collection of 5 of a kind. So here you can see these 5 girls born at the same time, or quintuplets. And quinquecet, sect meaning to cut, is to cut into 5. Here you can see this pizza is cut into 5 equal pieces. Again, make sure you write down et, plet, and sect in those definitions as well. Next root is re, definitions again or back. First sample word is reduce, deuce meaning to lead, to bring down to a smaller size. Here we have an example of that, along with the other sample words of recycle and reuse. So we have reduce, recycle, and reuse, meaning to use again in another way. Reincarnation, the belief that one spirit after death enters another body. Renovate, to make new or like new, to repair something old so it is in good condition again. There are a lot of shows on TV, for example, Flip or Flop, where they take old houses and renovate them so they look new again. Revive, vive meaning life, living, or alive, is to bring something back to life. Then we have recycle. Cycle means circle or wheel, to put used objects or materials through a special process so they can be used again. For example, plastic bottles are recycled and used again in another way. Reject, to refuse to accept or believe or agree with something. Report, a written or spoken description of an event. Reverse means to change something or to go back. So here we have this picture of a car in reverse. It's going backwards. Regress, to go back to an earlier and worse condition. and resume to start doing something again after being stopped. Rewind, here we have a picture of a rewind button, is to go back. For example, if you're watching a movie and you rewind it, you go back. And something that is irreversible you're not able to go back and undo that. Okay, so meaning again or back. And then finally we have rupt, meaning to break or burst. First sample word, abrupt, sudden, unexpected. Here's a picture, for example, when you're watching TV and it says broadcast interrupted. A lot of times they do that to make some kind of emergency alert announcement. Corrupt, core meaning with, together, or jointly, to change from good to bad. Interrupt, to break into or between. Here we have a picture. Don't interrupt me, I'm thinking. Rupture, here's a picture of that, a breaking apart, as do blood vessels or water vessels, as in this example. Erupt, if it's for fighting, when noise erupts, or here we have a volcano is erupting. And disrupt is to prevent something from continuing in its usual way by causing problems. Okay, and let's just review those one more time. Roots, quadra, quadri, quadru, and quart, 4 a fourth part or 4 times. Roots, kink, kinku, kinchu, 5 a fifth part and 5 times. Root, re, again or back. And rupt, to break or burst. And those are Roots 15 definitions.